So you know Carmelo Anthony, right?
Yeah, I know Carmelo Anthony.
You know how he retired this week?
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
My boy is a legend, man. You know, he's
trash. He's trash.
Yo, Melo, can I get you my thumbnail? Appreciate you, man.
Thank y'all.
This is a certified hood classic.
God bless you.
Y'all can hear me? So look, I'm here with my boy Anthony, right?
Yeah.
Anthony, who's one of the bud tenders here at Dynasty Commodities. And what we doing today? Tell them what we doing today.
Today is gonna be a special day. We're gonna have the legend Carmelo Anthony. He's gonna pull up soon. I don't know how soon, but everybody's getting a little nervous, trying to meet the big time, the GOAT. He's my #1 fan.
Really?
I'm like a Melo.
That's your #1 fan? You're his
I'm his
fan?
#1 fan. That's how you know I'm already getting nervous because I can feel the energy. I feel like he's gonna pop out anytime. But we're waiting on him.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be my first time meeting Melo.
Yeah.
I've watched Melo my whole life since he's been with Denver.
Wow.
Since he's been rocking that headband. I just can't wait to see him, man. I want to get his signature. I'm gonna be like, here, you can sign right here.
That's fire.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
Dynasty Commodities is in a come up right now. Our grand opening
Wait, hold
is
on.
Friday.
Sorry to cut you off. You know, right? Melo is a New York legend. Basketball, like you just said, you're one of your favorite players. One of your favorite players or your favorite?
He's my favorite player of all time. Okay. When they ask you what's your favorite color, who's your favorite athlete? Carmelo Anthony.
Okay, but you know he's trash, right?
No, you can't say that. Say that now before he gets it.
No, not yet.
You tell him that, he might take that personally. He is really nice, by the way. I don't think he knows about basketball that much. It's okay, he's a photographer, this is my guy. He said Carmelo Anthony's trash.
Hey, I didn't, whoa. Don't say that too loud, brother. If y'all don't know what's going on, Carmelo Anthony has launched his own cannabis brand. And we're having a grand opening right now. We're having a celebration at Dynasty Commodities in Harlem. Shout out Dynasty Commodities. Shout out my boy Tank, who's the manager here, showing love. So that's what's going on. But I gotta do my little content. I know I gotta get my content. You know, cause you know me and Melo, we got some history.
He's trash.
Melo's trash?
Even though we never met, we got some history.
He's trash.
Nah, he's not trash. You're not trash. You bugging.
So, yeah. Guys, I'm here with Dr. Tabi, who's a real doctor. Like,
I'm crying.
13 years in school type thing. Like, so, you know, we at a dispensary. So I want to get your professional medical opinion. Is weed bad?
Weed is not bad. It has several medicinal properties that historically are known now, especially with us living in a day of information, right? You can look it up. The reputation speaks for itself. I would say what may be considered bad is the way we consume it, especially
Overconsumption.
Overconsumption, of course, intoxication, one, and two, the way in which it's consumed, right? So the opposite culture, I'll say, consumes weed in what they call a bong.
Yeah,
glass. But in our culture, you know, we have to roll it, we have to use grabba, we use backwoods, we add tobacco, and those type of substances contain the toxic chemicals that can be harmful to our lungs. Right? So if we didn't have to endure 12 hours of being high by eating a gummy or any other form of edible, that wouldn't be as bad. We just have to consider the type of sugars and additives that they use to formulate the product that we're eating. But in general, the plants, the cannabis plant, oh my God, there's years and years of research, history in third world countries such as Cameroon, where my family comes from, or even just the islands, Jamaica and what have you. Where people live to be hundreds of years and they smoke weed every single day. They use merely a banana or a plantain leaf. If you know what a plantain is?
Of course, I'm Antiguan.
Oh, okay, good. So, and roll it. Roll the weed up in it and smoke it.
Wow.
And they live to be over 100 years.
Okay.
So it's all about how much you consume and how it's consumed. But the plant itself, tons of medicinal properties.
That makes sense. So what about, because my aunt has been like, it's smoke. How is you in being around smoke, inhaling smoke good? You know what I'm saying?
So if we let's break it down in terms of a cigarette.
Okay.
So cigarettes contain all the toxic chemicals that may not even be as toxic until you light it on fire. So the combustion of it, what happens once it's been lit on fire and ingested, is what makes it unsafe. and makes it to where it has potential harm on your lungs over time, right?
And is that the same thing? Like if I was
So
smoking
when
a
you
bong?
take tobacco
Uh-huh.
and you add it into a blunt
Uh-huh.
and you light it on fire, it's those chemicals.
So what about just in general? Because if you do it in a bong, which is you saying it's easy, it's safer.
Right.
You do it in a bong, it's glass, but there's still smoke.
Correct.
But my family is like, smoke is not supposed to be in your lungs.
So
You know what I mean? Like
it is. So the issue occurs when you light the chemicals on fire. So if nothing is in the bowl except weed and you burned a tree, it's not the same as a smoke inhalation from a fire.
Gotcha.
Where the
Okay.
house burns down and you burn down the sheetrock, you burn the wood.
That's different.
You burn the electricity, the light bulbs, all the paper. If you inhale that smoke, it can be harmful.
Gotcha.
But the vapors that come from a tree are far less harmful in comparison to, let's say, consumption of alcohol on a normal basis, or the food that they sell to us in this country.
Wow,
that
that's true. That's so
contain
true.
Dyes
That is
and
so
chemicals
true.
that are carcinogenic or have the potential to cause cancer.
Wow.
So
Guys.
you're scaling everything.
Guys, this is a treat. We got real life information, real value. I hope you took something away from that. Thank you, Dr. Tabi.
You're welcome.
And
Be here all day.
yeah. So if
More
I got
Q&A.
Yeah, if I got some more Q&A, let me think real quick.
Take your time.
How do you personally feel about cannabis?
Well, first and foremost, I'm a licensed cannabis physician in the state of New York.
Oh, that's fire.
So I am a believer, like I said, in the medicinal properties that are well studied in and out of this country. So overall, for personal consumption, I'm not the biggest of fans just because I'm a girl's girl. So something has to smell nice. Something has
Ladylike.
to look nice.
Yeah.
It has to have glitz, glam, a little bit of
I understand what you mean.
the razzle dazzle that comes with consuming marijuana
Gotcha.
is not there.
Gotcha.
Not yet. We're
Yeah.
not there yet.
Okay.
But as far as for recreational use, when people are educated about it and consume it in the safest way possible, because we all have vices,
Yeah.
and that can be from food to alcohol.
Yeah.
So if cannabis is your thing, I'm all for it. If you have trouble sleeping, I can talk to you about what you would do with cannabis to utilize it to help you be able to get not just fall asleep, but have restful sleep, which is very important.
REM cycle.
And as far as appetite, there are people who are dying of cancer who lost their appetite long ago, either due to how far they've gone in staging or due to the medications that they're on to try and fight the cancer. And cannabis can play a huge, impactful, positive role in their life as far as them being able to now have appetite and still get the nutrients they need. Exactly. So, yeah.
Did you use it while you were studying? Do you find?
When I was in medical school, it was a thing, right?
Yeah.
And in high school.
Yeah.
I can't remember if I was in high school or college when I tried weed for the first time, but I want to say I was in high school.
Yeah.
And I tried it in each phase, right? So I tried it in high school. I I'm not sure that age group, what grade of weed they were smoking, but I couldn't deal with the smell and the taste. The same thing happened when I was in college. And then when I took my mind off of the smell and taste and looked at it as a benefit, it's like eating your vegetables. They may not taste the best, but you can add a little honey, a little salt, pepper. So the idea of flavored cannabis came about, edibles came about earlier in my adulthood when I was already in medical school, and I learned to appreciate intaking it in that way. And just enjoying the ride, seeing what it does to my brain. Am I able to exercise? Am I able to conduct a professional conversation? Am I staying awake or am I falling asleep? The munchies always get me. And I got to keep this back a certain size.
To be able to. Me too. That's actually one of the reasons I slowed down.
Yeah. So that's the idea. So I don't care for it for my own personal consumption, but I'm totally an advocate for being able to, save and prolong lives just from increasing a quality sleep or allowing someone to have a more adequate diet who is dying from an ailment that doesn't allow them to eat.
Amen.
Yeah.
You're very well spoken.
Thank you.
Yeah, for real. That's
trying.
No, but it's very digestible. Like it makes a lot of sense.
That's what I want
to the regular average person that's not a doctor. Layman's terms,
Yeah.
So thank
Definitely.
you for that. Thank you for that.
Of course.
So we got a professional doctor right here giving real opinion, real story, real life account of weed, and you know, you don't gotta do that. You look good.
I'm
You
scared.
good.
I'm like, who's that?
Thank you, as I said, thank you.
Uh-huh.
To the catalog,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
I love that.
colors. Some of them glow in the dark.
Oh.
Got like an army one, like a Rasta one.
Yeah.
Just different colorways.
Okay, I'm gonna support.
I love this one.
Yeah. That's really nice. The orange and the pink, I think, are my favorite so far. That's really cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cute.
Thank you.
I love that. I love what
you.
you're doing.
Thank
You better
you.
keep going. You better not stop.
Thank you.
You better not. Listen.
You're great.
The
Can I get a hug?
tariffs.
Oh, you're
The
great. I
tariffs.
appreciate that.
You better find something to do and something to charge tariffs for.
Amen.
Find your own form of tariffs.
Amen. Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Hey, we lit. You gotta get this sign now, you heard? Yes, sir. Ski, we in the store. What's your name? Q. Q? Zeshay, bro. Good to meet you.
How you doing, bro? How you doing, bro?
What brought y'all here today?
I came to support my man Tank, the grand opening.
Okay, you know Tank. Oh, I know Tank too.
And then I know Melo was dropping his weed, so came to say out the bud, check out the bud.
Oh, you trying to see how it really?
Yeah. Trying to get there. Trying to get there. I'm trying to stay mellow.
You trying to stay mellow? Oh, I just getting it.
Congrats on Melo on the Hall of Fame, man. Congrats on the Hall of Fame, man.
Okay.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
Okay, so you just said, you know, well deserved. Were you a Knicks fan? Were you a Melo fan all the time? Like, were you always? Give me the real. Give me the real.
The real?
The real.
I was an Iverson head.
Okay, me too.
Melo
as a
made me a
kid.
Knicks fan.
Really?
I'm a New Yorker.
Yeah. So
but
now
he made me
okay.
valid to be because we was stinking
trash,
up.
yeah.
We was stinking it up.
So yeah, you're a Melo fan.
Melo
right?
fan for sure.
So what if
he
I
should
told
have
you he
got
was
rookie of the
trash?
year? He should have got rookie of the year.
What if I told you he was trash?
Never. Yeah. You can never say Melo trash with a straight face.
I just did.
Nah, you don't believe that in your soul. You don't believe that in your soul.
Hey man, when he retired, walking around New York, interviewing people, getting their thoughts on him, his career, and then afterward be like, yo, but he's trash. And just getting a reaction.
You will never get a bad word about Melo, man. That's one thing. His peers, his fans.
No, but I did though.
No,
I'm gonna show you the video.
You trolling.
No, but I let people say what they want to say before I did that.
I mean,
You see what I'm saying?
but nobody said nothing bad.
Some people did.
After he retired, I watched 42 minutes of his highlights. I'd rather watch paint dry. You know what I'm saying? It was horrible. It was horrible.
I got my clothing line right here too.
That's hard, bro. Shout your shit out, bro.
Yo,
Talk about it.
LQVE, man. It's a tie again. LQVE, love, quality, value, quality.
One more time. Love,
quality, value, quality.
love, quality, value, quality. That's fire.
Tap in.
When you came up with that?
It was a drunk I did, but it came to life during the pandemic.
Yo.
Shit like this, you gotta come out, network, meet people.
100%.
Just never know, bro.
100%.
Just never know.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Yo,
That's
nice
Shay, bro.
meeting you, man.
Yes, sir. Fat Joe, I don't want to interrupt, but I gotta tell you, all my fellas doing things, do this, pants, do the, where? Now lean. I'm from the Bronx, man. I just gotta show you love for representing us well. That was my clip right there. That's all I need. You're Fat Joe's manager, right? Yeah. Real quick, because me and this lady in there was having a debate. What do you think his biggest song is? I said Lean Back, she said What's Love?
What's Love is a real big record. It could be Lean Back and it could also be All the Way Up.
Yeah.
It all depends, different strokes to different folks.
Yeah. But in terms of like, all right, let's go numbers wise, or like what revenue wise, or like just impact wise. So I'm 26, so for me, I would say Lean Back.
Revenue-wise, Lean Back.
Okay.
You're right.
Yeah. Thank you. Fat Joe, man, you a legend, man. Hold on, let me, if you mind. You a legend, man. You a legend, man. Like, I'm from the Bronx, bro. You know how much that means? I got it tatted on me. You know how much it means? Like, for real, bro. You represent us so well for years.
I got to.
You know?
You know what I'm saying? We from the Bronx, we from the same culture, the same streets. So it's important that we represent us right. You know what I'm saying? We got Cardi B, we got J-Lo, we got A Boogie.
Yeah.
You know.
Cash Cobain.
Cash
From the Bronx.
Cobain from the Bronx too, huh?
Yeah, he is. We got a lot coming. So I just want to give you respect as a legend. You feel me in the game?
Nothing but love, my brother.
Someone
Stay
that I got
positive.
to look up to. Yeah.
Stay focused.
Yeah.
Work hard.
My name
Whatever
is
you
Zeshay, by
want
the
can
way.
happen, brother.
It's gonna happen. I know it's happening. And you're helping me right now. You know, you're really changing. Like right as we speak, you helping me.
We ask yourself. We're gonna help each other.
That's it. Thank you, Fat. Thank you, Fat. Carmelo in the building, y'all. got Melo in the building, y'all. Melo's in the building.
Talk your shit. One, I'm gonna just say thank you, man. Thank you for just opening up y'all doors uptown for me. Usually I'm around uptown, moving around for different reasons. But today, this is the opportunity for me to give back to the community in the sense of giving the community opportunity, bringing the community together, helping the community really understand how to really truly stay mellow in the midst of chaos, right? It's not just a basketball thing, this is a lifestyle thing, this is a mindset. Stay mellow is a mindset. That's how you approach everything on a daily basis. So what I'm giving y'all is very curated, upscale buzz. This is good top of the week. I read all the comments, I see what's going on. I know people got doubts because it's a new realm for me as an athlete stepping into an industry like this. But I will say, it's something for everybody in it. It's something for everybody in here. We got good gas. I know everybody like gas. We got gas. We got Za. We got what we got. You know what I'm saying? So we got THC, right? 36%? We got, come on, Greg.
30 plus.
Oh, word.
32. Let's go.
No, but I also would like to say, man, my team, man, our team did a great job of just coming together, really understanding how big of a moment this is to be launching here in New York City, or just New York, the state of New York. So it's a blessing, man. Come on this journey with me, man. And again, it's a mindset for me. It should be a mindset for everybody else. Enjoy the experience. And I always say, man, when in doubt, stay mellow, and that's what you guys are going to experience. So I appreciate y'all for coming out. And we got good gas. We got good gas. You understand? We got the Hall of Fame pack.
Okay.
We got the pressure pack.
Okay.
We got that grape over here. So, you know what I mean? Y'all do what y'all do. It's something for everybody here, man. I'm going to talk my shit, but I ain't going to talk my shit. I appreciate y'all. Hall of Fame.
All right, you ready?
What are we doing?
Wait, Melo, don't go. What we doing? Don't go, Melo. We have 2 more shirts.
Thank you, Melo. Appreciate you. You a GOAT. You a legend. You know that, right? Yeah.
No, not you.
Huh?
Can you fold this for me?
Fold it?
I got one job to fold shirts for Melo.
I'm sorry. I'm not doing this right.
And patients waiting to see me, and I'm over here.
You might have to do it on the white.
You said page.
Period. Tell them niggas are not coming.
Patience waiting on that.
Period.
Thank you so much.
I haven't got an autograph in that long.
Thank you. Thank you.
My man dropped 60 in the garden, y'all.
This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, Melo, can I get you my thumbnail? Appreciate you, man.
Thank y'all.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.